Hello, and welcome to Breathing for Singers. If you've watched Stretches for Singers, you are already familiar with the term body mapping. Body mapping is a mental process that helps us form a clearer picture of how our body moves, thereby helping us to use it as efficiently and as effectively as possible. In this video, we will focus our attention on the act of mindful breathing. We will pay special attention to how our lungs are influenced by visible movements in our torso, specifically the shoulders, the rib cage, the abdominal wall, and the lower back. You'll notice that you aren't doing any singing in this video, and that is to allow you to focus on breathing alone first. Learning an ideal breathing coordination for singing can take time and repeated practice. We'll get to adding this coordination to singing in coming videos. Our lungs are located in the upper part of our torso, within our rib cage. Our lungs are made of a spongy elastic material. It allows them to expand and contract. When we inhale for singing, our ribs move outward and stretch the lungs. This expands them outward in several directions. A muscle that attaches to the bottom of the lungs, called the diaphragm, also stretches the lungs downward, expanding them in that direction as well. Understanding these movements can help us better envision how to train our torso to feel expansion in several directions at once. Some general tips for the following breathing sequence might be helpful. In English, we use the term take a deep breath, and often we respond this way. That's actually not what we want for singing. In singing, we want to train the body to allow air into the lungs. We can do this by aiming for a deep, quiet sounding breath, like this. If you notice, the muscles of my neck, my jaw, and my shoulder are relatively uninvolved. Let's try the opposite way. Take in a quick, high-pitched, shallow breath, using your shoulders, your neck, and your jaw. Now, let's allow in a deep, quiet-sounding breath where the muscles of the shoulders, the neck, and the jaw are relatively uninvolved. Like many aspects of singing, we don't have direct control over our breath, but we can influence it and maximize its efficiency through concentration and mindful practice. Some of what we are about to do will ask you to visualize where your breath can literally travel. And some of these directions will ask you to use your imagination to allow your breath energy to travel even farther. First, let's get a sense of how our intercostals can be engaged when we breathe. Our intercostals are the muscles that are in between each rib within our rib cage. Pucker your lips as if you're going to take in a sip of a very thick milkshake. Once your lips are puckered, draw in a deep breath. You will notice that the resistance of the pucker shape acts as a way to bring your intercostal muscles out and up within your rib cage. Try it again. For the rest of this breathing sequence, we will inhale through the nose and exhale out of the mouth. First, allow the breath to travel in through your nose and feel the breath cool the back of your mouth. Then, let it out through your mouth. Next, be aware of the breath traveling to the base of your throat. Feel the air cooling all the way down to the top of your windpipe. Next, see if you can feel that cooling breath travel in your nose, down your throat, behind your sternum, next to your heart. Try that again. Next, visualize your breath energy traveling from your nose, down your throat, past your heart, to your belly button or your navel. Make sure the breath energy fills not only the front, but the back of this part of your torso. Try that again. Finally, using your mind's eye, imagine the breath traveling through your nose, down your throat, past your heart, below your navel, into your pelvis, and onto the top of your sit bones. This visualization will help you not only open the throat, expand the lungs, but release the muscles in your abdominals, your lower back, and in the muscles surrounding your pelvis. Let's try that together. In through the nose, down to the sit bones. One more time. If you need to wiggle a little bit in case some muscles are stiff, that's okay. Take in another breath. Let that wave of energy wash all the way down to your sit bones. As I mentioned at the beginning, breathing for singing is a specialized coordination, and it may take some time before it feels natural. Like any physical action, mindful, repeated practice will take you to a place of higher skill. As you gain mastery over these actions, your breathing coordination will become quicker, deeper, and fuller, and provide you a fuel source for your singing voice. Thanks for watching.